Now, if you haven't been living under a rock, there is some interesting news going around about the WNBA. For those of you who may not know, a couple former NBA players named Royce and Enes Kanter are interested in playing in the WNBA. But this whole topic around transgender players playing in certain sports has been going around for a couple years now. It's just lately it's resurfaced in the WNBA. Now, I haven't been someone who's really had an argument in trans players playing certain sports. I always thought it was an open and shut case. Now, I could be wrong, but throughout the history of sports, men and women haven't competed in the same sports, or at least sports where there was a lot of physical contact. I don't think I'm wrong. Even for like golf players or bowling, gymnastics, I don't think men and women compete at the same time against each other. So I want to know why and where all of a sudden this idea came from that it's fine to allow transgender players to play in contact sports with the opposite gender or same gender. Not sure which way to say it, but you get the point. I think feelings over facts has a part to play in it. The way our social media feeds are catered to us, it's easy for us to become more hypercritical of people who don't agree with us or who have a different point of view. And that feeds into an us versus them mentality. And I can see why people's feelings are getting stronger and stronger towards certain beliefs and point of views that they have that other people will hold the opposite point of view to. So as of late, there have been transgender players competing in certain Olympic sports. And to my surprise, I was actually shocked to find this out. Their results weren't that much different from their peers. But still, the vast majority of these sports were non-contact sports. In my opinion, I think it's better to make a third category for transgender players. That way it'll avoid any issues, complications, changing the stats or the history of the sport. I don't want any of that to be affected. So I think it should just be a third category. So basketball is a contact sport. And if Enes Kanter and Royce end up playing in the WNBA, two things could happen. One, they dominate and people start to see that maybe this is not such a good idea and they recant their statements or take back how they feel about allowing open transgender players to play in any sport that they choose. Or this becomes a normal thing. Just more and more people will start doing it, and eventually a couple hundred years in the future, there's no gender separation when it comes to sport. I'm curious to hear what are your thoughts. Do you see this happening and this becoming more and more of a normal thing as things change over time? Or do you find that it'll happen in certain instances, people will see that it's probably not the best idea and go back to separating the two genders? But with that being said, feel free to leave a comment down below if you disagree or agree, and I'll see you guys in the next video.